Third and final part of this detailed demonstration of the lab titled Friction on an Inclined Plane. My name is João Ramos. Grab that notebook, as it is your responsibility to take notes of the readings as they appear, as well as take notes of the process. In this third and final series of tests, the slope is positioned at 45 degrees to the horizontal, and the same process is repeated as we had in the first and second series of tests. This video is part 3 of 3. Please watch part 1 if you haven't already, as it includes information on the blocks and the masses and on the surfaces. Once again, do not be concerned with the beeps you may hear every half minute. It is simply the noise the scale makes every time it adjusts itself. The first test consists on loading the block with the ball bearings. The mass required to overcome static friction was found to be at least 150.98 grams. For the second test, the black and gold block is used, with the gold making contact with the slope. I've referred to this block as gold, but obviously the material is not gold, it is a gold-colored material. Just pay attention to that. The mass required to overcome static friction was found to be at least 170.87 grams. In the third test, the black and gold block is turned upside down, the black surface in contact with the slope. The mass required to overcome static friction was found to be at least 160.54 grams. In the fourth test, the white and brown block is used, with the brown surface in contact with the slope. The mass required to overcome static friction was found to be at least 190.26 grams. In the fifth test, the white and brown block is turned upside down, and the white surface allowed to contact with the slope. The mass required to overcome static friction was found to be at least 170.62 grams. In the sixth test, the brown block is used. The mass required to overcome static friction was found to be at least 70.12 grams. In the seventh test, the grey block is used. The thinner surface in contact with the slope, as you can see. The mass required to overcome static friction was found to be at least 291.15 grams. For the 8th and final test of this series and of the experiment, the grey block was turned upside down. The mass required to overcome static friction was found to be at least 291.15 grams. This was the third and final series of the experiments and concludes this experimental series. Thank you for your attention. The first and second series were for a slope inclination of 15 degrees and 30 degrees, and this one is for 45 degrees. I hope that you've made notes of everything you've seen today and that you successfully find the correct materials for the surfaces. The cover sheet for this experiment is available on Blackboard under Assessment Submission. If you have any questions, you may contact me directly on the Engineering Discord server, on Teams, or indirectly through email. Good work!